Coming to you quick. Yeah, this is a sweater repeat. I wore this sweater on my husband's birthday, and I'm wearing it again. Okay. So, we cooked yesterday so that we wouldn't have to cook on Thanksgiving. Hubby made a rib in the air fryer, and it was amazing. I made homemade mac and cheese. I made some greens, homemade greens. I'm talking about, I did some collards. I did 3 bushels of collards, and I picked them and washed them and cleaned them, and yeah. And then we actually purchased some potato salad from Kroger. They're southern kind. It's really good. It ain't my grandma's, but it's pretty good, So, and we had some baked beans as well. And some of those little, that little sparkling beverage or whatever, non-alcoholic. I mean, every now and again I have a glass of wine, so I'm not going to sit on here and tell you I don't drink alcohol. I'm not really a drinker, but every now and again I'll have a glass of wine. Nothing major. But I'm going to be talking. You guys have seen a lot of these products that I use, and of course, I'll have them in the description. But I'll just be talking about whatever I'm gonna talk about. Randomness. But while I go ahead and get this together, because we have to actually drive about 30 minutes. We're actually going to Golden Corral, believe it or not. Because everybody cooked yesterday, but we all wanted to go out. So he was like, you know what? Golden Corral's open. Originally, we were going to go to Bob Evans, and that didn't work out how we wanted. So we tried Cracker Barrel. That didn't work out how we wanted either. So we found Golden Corral. The ones in our area are closed, so we're going to Kentucky, and that's what we're going to do. I've already primed my skin, so I'm just going to get this concealer on here. I did do a podcast yesterday for Wisdom Wednesday, so please check it out on I did actually went live on my Courageous Beauty page on Facebook, and I did post it on my Courageous Beauty YouTube channel. So feel free to go and check that out. And it is called How Are Your Thanksgiving? Because of course, this is the season, the holiday season. Everybody's, pay more attention to be thankful for things, which we should be doing every day, of course. Thankful that God woke us up this morning, that He gave us another opportunity to be in the land of the living, because in this season, a lot of folk didn't make it, And my questions were, are you thankful only when you have possessions? Are you thankful when everything is going right? What about the times when things are not going right? Can you find something good in a bad situation? Can you try to understand? Or it's not always for us to get understanding. It's just for us, a lot of times God wants to test our character when we are going through, And I feel like we all miss the mark a lot of times, So God knows that it's not an excuse to continue to, especially not being grateful, Definitely don't want to be ungrateful. We should have a grateful heart every day that we wake up, even in the midst of our struggles. And I gave some scriptures. One of the main ones was Psalm 104. It says, enter into my gates with thanksgiving and into my courts with praise. And that's just basically saying, however you enter, into God's presence, come with thanksgiving, come with gratefulness of heart first, and praising his name, ultimately. Come with that posture of your heart, you know what I'm saying? And instead of just always coming with your hand out. Because God knows what we have need of before we even ask. Even though we should ask, we should not come to him with our hands out, ultimately. We should be coming to him in gratefulness first. Then we can praise him and worship him and then ask for something, Because I always parallel it to your family, to your parents. You're not just going to come to them any type of way. So why would we go to God any type of way, I'm a firm believer that we should, worship God in the beauty of his holiness and come to him correct, how we would come to somebody else correct, right? That's just how we were taught. I'm not going to come to my mom or my dad or somebody and be like, yo, can you give me this? And I hadn't talked to them at all. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say it like that anyway. But regardless, you know what I'm saying? It's the reverential respect and honor that is due God's name. He does things without us even asking. I'm not going to come to that. I'm going to say, hey, Mom, how you doing today? How you feeling? What's going on? Do you need anything? How about that, right? That's how you do that. And then when you don't, and a lot of times when you don't even ask for stuff, God makes it so that your needs are provided, through other people. He said that pressed down, shaken together, run it over, will men give unto your bosom. You see? So it's just all about making sure we are being grateful and being giving and being thankful. And obviously this is the season for it because that's when the multitudes celebrate it. But when you are a disciple of Christ, when you are a follower of God and his word, your Thanksgiving is every day. And it don't have to be a commercial holiday or whatever, Some people don't even celebrate it because it has a different meaning behind it. But I choose to find the good in the opportunity to worship God. I don't want to belittle or, undermine what this day really means for other folk because it wasn't really a good thing, with the Native Americans and all that stuff like that. That wasn't really a good time, with what happened. So you never want to undermine what someone went through, but you also want to, try not to add to that experience by, making sure that we are grateful and praying for those that are less fortunate than us. Even if you don't know a person, you could say a blanket prayer and ask God to bless everybody that's having a hard time, while you sitting there getting ready to cut into your food, ask God to bless someone with a meal that doesn't have one. You know what I'm saying? And if it's in your power financially to do it, bless someone with a meal. That's how you do that. With a meal, with, a blessing bag. It's getting cold, get some bags together. And I'm not a firm believer of just sitting there just telling everything that I do. But I'm not going to tell you to do something that I wouldn't do or that I haven't already done, So I'm going to get into these today. You've seen these before. I don't know where I'm going. I got on some black and white pants and some black boots and a black sweater, and I'm wearing gold accessories per usual. So I'm just going to get in to this look and see what happens. I'm actually going to just open both at the same time and just start getting into it. I don't know where I'm going with it, but we shall see. So, but anyway, yeah, I feel like a lot of times we can take for granted our situations, not really realizing that we got it much better than a lot of folks do, So it's up to us to really call out, our blessings and being grateful. Grateful to God what we do have. This some people call it a panoramic to be funny, or a pandemic or whatever. And I mean, that's the current events right now, but there's so many other things that's going on. There's homelessness. There's, you know, people suffering from abusive situations. There is people hungry. There is racism. And that's, you know, justice have been served recently with Aubrey. And, you know, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm glad about it. I am, because I'm so tired of seeing our people, you know, tore down in the streets, you know. And it's just, my thing is, you don't have to be black to be my people. Okay? We all God's children. But I am black. So it is a current event for, you know, people that look like me. And I'm glad that justice has been served. It's just crazy to me how people can take things into their own hands and feel like they can do what, you know, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. They can do what they want. So, and think they're not going to get away with it. The sad part is you're not going to get away with it on this earth, because there's this thing called karma. But you also going to have to deal with God. Especially if you don't repent for your indiscretions and your situations, you know. So it would behoove you, if there is people that are out there that deal with prejudice and racism, and we all do to some some extent. Let's just be honest. You know, I have love for everybody, but there are certain situations where I'm like, I don't like that. I ain't gonna tolerate that, you know. But I just feel like, as a people, we could do better. You know, we could do better. It's a hot mess, you know. So anyway, there's so many things that we could be grateful for in this season, in spite of the trials and the tribulations, you know. Being grateful that we are seeing some justice being served. Being grateful that the families, even though they don't have their loved one, can get some type of peace and solace from, you know, what has happened to their loved one. You know, yeah, they may get some settlement money, they may get that, but that, you know, that's nice and all, but that doesn't replace the person that they lost, you know. It doesn't, you know. But I just pray for peace in this season. I pray that, you know, you all be safe, and that you know, safe within the situation that's going on. Even though we're going to dinner, we do wear our masks. We still do that. You know, that's just our thing that we do, you know. I don't know where this is going, y'all, but I want to do a couple of different colors, quite a few different colors. Be a little festive, if you will. I'll tell you what I use here in a minute. But yeah, that's where my mind is right now. Just being so grateful that God has truly blessed my family, me and my husband, my parents, my cousins, my nieces, my nephews, my aunts, my uncles, just everybody in my family is blessed, because we're still alive, you know. We're still able to celebrate one another. So that's what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for my peace of mind. I'm grateful for, you know, being in my right mind, because there's so many folks that in this season also lost it, you know. I mean, we living in the last days, y'all. A lot of folks don't like hearing that, but it's the truth. We really are. You know, I think I'm good with that. I think that looks really pretty. Do a little bit of cleanup. Kind of want to blend that top color out a little bit more. So what I used was, this is called Pit. Right here, it looks lighter on camera, but it's a little deeper. But that's the first color that I used as a transition. Then I went into Jealousy, because don't we know jealousy will get you end up in a pit real quick. And then over here in the Warrior palette, this is called Bakwa. This gold color in the inner corner. So that's the colors that I'm looking for. I'm looking into. yeah, I like that. I'm not gonna do too much more. I may blend out that top color a little bit more. Let's use this brush right here. Hopefully, let me see. Yeah, blend it out just a little bit. I'm gonna go back into the pit just a little bit and just blend that out at the top. There we go. But yeah, that's where I'm pretty much at with everything, you know. Yeah. So yeah, I think that looks good. I'm liking that. Something different. And this was the Joseph's Coat, where the two main colors came out of, the two first colors. And then the Warrior, I keep saying Warrior 2 palette, but I do have the Warrior 2 palette, but this is just the Warriors palette by Juvia. So we got that. So let's get into complexion. Put that up. I would love to hear you guys' point of view around the topics that I'm talking about. I didn't go into the topics too much, everything that I said today in the podcast, so it'll be a different point of view, or not different point of view, but it's mainly going over the scriptures is what I try to focus on in the podcast, because that's what my Courageous Beauty is based on, is more scriptural, Bible study based, you know, and just trying to offer some encouragement as well. So that's more or less what that's about. So if you're interested, definitely check it out. If you don't want to see the live video, you're more of a just audio person, then you can go to Spotify or you can go to Anchor, and I'll have the links to my podcast below. And then my husband and I, we haven't filmed recorded a new episode yet, but we do have a podcast called When Two Worlds Collide podcast. We just talk about anything that comes to us, basically giving you a peep into our conversations that we have with one another as young married couple. You know, we've been married since we were 24, so I'm 36 and he's 37, so I still consider us a young married couple. You know, but yeah, and just our point of view. And we talk about God over there, but we're a little bit more free over there. So you may hear some cuss words, I should say, not curse. That's two different things. You may hear some cuss words. I mean, because we're human beings and it's a free outlet for us. You know, we ain't over here trying to be acting like we just so super saved. No, we still works in progress, but we also keep it real. You know, we keep it real. And that's, to me, important. To have an outlet where you can just be free. And that's what we are with the Two Worlds Collide podcast. Hopefully, I know he can hear me, so he's in the bedroom getting ready. So hopefully I can get him to record a new episode soon. So hopefully we'll do that soon over there. And I'm sure there's many more things in the works. I want to try putting my foundation on with this brush today, because I want to see what that will do for me. I've been seeing a lot of girls use brushes and then go back in with the beauty blender. So let's see. I'm not going all the way down because I'm wearing a black sweater, but I want to get majority of my face. Okay, I'm making pretty good time. We do need to be gone in the next 5 or 10 minutes though. So, but it's pretty good time actually, because I'm almost finished here. They ain't here, babe. You sent me a text. I appreciate it, boo. But it's in here. They right there on the chair right there. Yeah. So you look nice. You're welcome. So this is what we are looking at right now. I like the brush. Okay, I see why they be using the brush. I like it. It feels good. Okay. So let's do just a tad bit. Just a tad bit of contour. Not much. You know, a little bit of warmth. I'm gonna have a headband on, so it don't really matter up there. Just a little bit. I'm gonna use this brush too. Put a little something back in. I'm using this color. I've been saying this was 7. This is number 8 from Juvia's. One of their concealers. Ooh, I'm bad with this hand. Can't do that right now. Yep. So, it's cool. To be honest with you, I don't really know what this do, but as far as right here, because my face still fat, so, and that's fine. It's, you know, round face. But I feel like I want just a tad bit more concealer under my eyes. Ooh. Push that one back. Okay. Glare. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. Let's actually set. I'm gonna set first and then I'll see if I want more concealer. Looks pretty good though, actually. Get it out of the way for now. So I'll put a wig on the screen if I can figure out how to do it, that I was wearing. And I actually washed it last night and I blow dried it. And I did flat iron one piece of it in the back, but I wasn't really happy about the flat iron part of it. But it's really bushy and big. Ooh. So I think I'm gonna do like a big ponytail if I can with it and put on a headband. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Please tell me I got my powder close by. But yeah, I want to do that. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use this hair on glow. Let me use this. See how that do me. Okay, a little glow. I like that. A little something. Okay, so that's good. I did have my highlighter out. I'm just gonna take just a little bit of that, put it up here. I always overdo this side. Let's see. I'm getting better with my eyebrows. I'm getting better. I know they need to be like trimmed up or something, but that ain't gonna happen no time soon. Cause I ain't about that life. So okay. I'm gonna put some liner on the bottom. And I'm gonna use this to do it. Okay. Just a little bit of a wing there. Nothing too big. Just a teeny bit. Because of course we know I'm wearing lashes. Let's put a little mascara on. And I'm getting a call. Let's decline that. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I got a call. So I had to ask my husband to call my mom, like, hey, tell her I'm recording still. I'm recording. I'm almost finished, y'all. So I'm putting on some mascara. A little bit. Really? We got a group chat, so when someone joins, it rings us all. It's all good. All right. Ooh, I hope this is not dried out. The top wasn't on. Uh-oh. Let's try this. It's the eyelash glue. This stuff is the bomb, but I did buy a new one that I'm still waiting on. So let's see. I'm trying to get as close to my lash line as possible. Yo. Everything okay? And that's fine, we'll get there. That is perfectly fine, we shall get there. I'll drive. Okay? Yep, so we just crossing the river. We live in Ohio, we going to Kentucky. But where we're going is about 30 minutes away, so not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, so hopefully, I normally do one at a time, but hopefully I can get these on quick before it dries down. I feel like I got more on this side, but we're gonna see. We're gonna work with it. Okay. Put on my Kiss Drama lashes because I like these. I know I have an eyelash curler somewhere, but I can't find it. And I don't really have time to look for it. You know what I'm saying? So this is just gonna have to do. Put that on. Okay. Now, looks pretty good. Now I need to put on my wig. Don't struggle with this eye, please. Just go on there. I'll be struggling with this eye, y'all. Don't be wanting to stick. Look down. This makeup artist did my makeup one time for my friend's wedding, and she said when you put your lashes on, look down towards the area, towards the side that you're putting the lashes on. So that's what I try to do, but it's hard because I'm trying to see it too. And I'm squeezing my lash with the mascara on it up against the lash. Okay, that's as good as it's gonna get. Yeah, that's good enough. So I'm feeling that. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna put my wig on, get that situated, and I shall return. Okay guys, so this is what I came up with this wig. It is huge, you hear me? And I love it. I don't have my front comb in. Let me put that in. I don't have the side combs in. I'm not putting those in. But I do have a headband. It's kind of a silky headband. So I don't know how that's gonna look, but we're gonna see. Because I want it to be up like that. So then I'll put on my little earrings. Got from this little local clothing store called A&S. If you know, you know. So there's that. And just need to do my little lip combo that I've been doing, that I love so dearly as of late. So I'm gonna do that really quick, and that is gonna be a wrap on this look. The one thing that I was looking for was my wand curler, and I could not find it. Because we've been, you know, just kind of like trying to get things condensed, throwing away stuff, organizing, and I don't know what I do with it. I may just have to look in this front closet that's behind me. That ain't gonna happen no time soon since my desk is right here. But I wanted to put it in this style and wand curl it. Is what I wanted to do. But, you know, maybe next time. So that was Scorpio Luxe liner. And this is the bronze maple. Every other video I've been calling it maple glaze, but it's bronze maple. I love that combo. And I'm gonna put a little bit of this, it's electric. It's so super thick, love it. Just to put a little something gold right there. And that's it. That is it. I know I'm gonna wear glasses. And I'm just gonna go with my gold ones that I wore the other, ooh, dirty. But yeah, this is the finished look. I may come back. I may add some pictures. I know I'm gonna try to add a picture of that wig, of this wig, what it looked like before I washed it and blowed it out. And I used a blow dryer brush. So yeah, it's long, it's fluffy, it's clean, it's cute. So anyway, this is the finished look, y'all. I gotta go. So love you. Thanks for watching. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye.